How do you know when you've met the person you're meant to spend forever with? Is it a sudden spark or a quiet realization that grows slowly over time? For Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, forever didn't arrive with fireworks. It arrived softly, naturally, almost without them noticing. And now they're living a chapter they once never imagined. The newlyweds were recently spotted courtside at a Lakers game in Los Angeles, enjoying a rare public date night since tying the knot in September. The arena was crowded and cameras were everywhere, but the two seemed lost in their own world. Selena leaned her head on Benny's shoulder. He smiled warmly, and she kissed him gently on the cheek. A simple moment, but one that said, "I'm safe with you." Fans immediately remembered their first public courtside date from January 2020. It was casual, relaxed, and filled with the same comfort they share today. Even though they had already been together for about 6 months, that was when many people first sensed something special between them. But their story began long before the world noticed. In a May 2024 interview, Benny revealed how everything changed. They had worked together for years, writing songs, sharing creative space, and spending long hours in studios. They were close friends. Then one day, quietly, something shifted. He woke up and looked at Selena differently, and he thought, "Whoa, this is a girl I love." The realization didn't scare him. It felt clear and natural. Soon after, they were hanging out like they always had. But suddenly, the moment felt different. He remembers thinking, wait, is this a date? And from that point, their story began to transform. Sometimes love doesn't arrive like a storm. Sometimes it arrives like a whisper. Once they finally shared their feelings, everything fell into place. Benny said they became inseparable, and that closeness only grew stronger in the months that followed. Then came December 2024, the moment fans had been waiting for. Selena announced their engagement with beautiful photos of her ring and a simple caption, "Forever begins now." Her happiness was undeniable, her smile full of certainty and peace. 9 months later, in September, they officially tied the knot in Santa Barbara. The ceremony was filled with friends, family, and love. Despite the celebrity guests, the spotlight stayed on the couple. Their vows, their emotion, and their smiles made it clear how deeply connected they were. Their love had grown slowly, quietly, and beautifully. After the wedding, their first public appearance as husband and wife was at the Academy Museum Gala in October. They looked peaceful, confident, and completely in sync. Over Thanksgiving, Selena shared a glimpse into their married life with a caption that read, "A kiss of life." The photos showed simple moments, laughing, hugging, her fingers in his curly hair. Not glamorous displays, just real love. And maybe that's why people love their story. It feels authentic, it feels gentle. It feels like a love built on trust, comfort, and years of truly understanding one another. Their journey also raises an interesting question. How many of us overlook someone who has always been there? How many love stories begin not with a stranger, but with a friend who quietly supports us? Selena and Benny's relationship reminds us that some of the best romances start with friendship, with someone who knows your heart before they ever hold your hand. Now, as they live their life together, whether courtside at a game, walking hand in hand, or sharing a quiet moment at home, they're writing a love story grounded in honesty, ease, and deep connection. The most beautiful part is that they never forced it. They never rushed it. They simply allowed love to show up in its own time. So here's something to think about. What if the love you're searching for isn't far away? What if it's been beside you all along? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.